Hi, it's Mark here. I'm going to take you through the process of removing a USB drive. So that could be a USB flash drive. It could also be any hard disk drive that you've got externally connected through USB cable to the USB port on the PC or a laptop. So let's have a wee look at the process. So if we have a USB flash drive, we would obviously save any work and we would close any windows that would be using the USB flash drive. That's important first. So there's a process for removing the USB flash drive. If you don't follow the process, there can be serious consequences. It can cause shortage or power issues for the computer and possibly for the USB storage device itself as well. Remembering that it's a small amount of power, 5 volts, can be running through at the point of its removal if you don't tell the computer that you want to remove it. There can also be loss or corruption of data on the computer and or the USB storage device. So it can actually cause loss or even corruption of the data, so you might not be able to get to it at all. Software problems on the PC or the laptop can cause conflicts. System confusion of the location of the device. So if it's been using it and it's going to look for it still, it's going to continually look to see where is that USB flash drive? Where is the USB hard disk drive? I was putting things on it a minute ago. I was looking for that again. And I've told all these bits of software and all these devices, there it is there. So that's the reason why. It can cause functional disruption for the computer and the USB storage device. It can even cause a crash. So here's some quick instructions for you. If you want to stop after this and give it a try, that's fine, but I would advise you possibly to watch the whole thing and then you can rewind it and just watch the quick instructions. So the first thing you do is find the system tray. It's located at the bottom right hand corner of your Windows environment next to the clock. Hover over the USB drive icon. Uh, Once you hover over it, will come up with a message that says safely remove the hardware and eject media. Click on that icon and you're telling the PC or laptop, you're telling Windows, I want to remove the device that's attached to the USB. I want to remove a device. It will provide you with a list because you might have more than one that's connected. So you choose the one that you want to remove at that moment in time. You click on it to choose. Wait to see if there's any message that come up and say, don't, I'm still using it, say the computer, and then you'd have to try it again. You'd have to look to see what's using it, exit from the applications that may be using it until it's safe to actually take it out. If that doesn't happen, close the machine down. After a minute, if there's no messages saying that it's not safe to do so, then it's remove the device. And that's you, done. So that's the quick reference guide. I'm going to just look at a wee bit more information for you that I've presented here. So the system tray, just to show you here, there's a system tray, so it's down by your clock. Nowadays you can have your date there as well. Notice the icon next to that that's got the arrow up the way. That's to say there's more. So it might be listed, but if you've got a number of items, then it sometimes hides them. This is the icon you're looking for. As you hover over it, it will say safely remove hardware, inject media. You can pause and read this at some point as well if you want. I'm going to move forward and I'll keep on going. I'll do the same with the next slides as well. So safely removing. So like I mentioned earlier there, to save any disruption or damage or confusion to software or the system itself, what you should do is hover over the USB drive. That's it circled. So you can see the icon. That's what you would be looking for. Now this is Windows 10 that I'm showing you. So clicking on that icon will give you the list. You can see the list that I've got. Now it's the Eject HyperX Savage. That's a USB flash drive. It can come up with various different names. Doesn't matter on the name, they're the same devices. And there's my drive. Now I named mine Mark G when I formatted it. It's L drive. You might have a different letter because when you put a USB flash drive in or any other device on USB, it gives you the next available letter. The removal command, you click on the removal command. So you click on the Eject HyperX Savage or your equivalent. So we click on that to start the removal process. In older systems, it used to come up and say it is now safe for you to remove the device. Nowadays, what it works on the basis of, well, it's safe unless told otherwise. So that's how it operates on that now. It is worth noting again that there is a relatively small amount of power that's running through it. So this is another reason. It's not the only reason, but there's various reasons here for running through this process. Now we'll have a wee look at the confirmation of the process itself. So just in summary, just looking at the actual process a little bit quicker so that we can see what we do. So the first thing is hover over the USB device icon in the system tray. Then click on it to get the list. Select from the list your chosen drive to remove. Wait for a minute for it to disappear and it will say, poof, it's gone from that list. It will no longer be registered if it's safe to remove. You can now remove it. It works on the basis of if it doesn't tell you, do not remove yet, I'm still using it, it means that it's safe to do so. Thanks for watching. All the best.